6 attempts. That's how many times it's been that I've tried to record this video and it's really not happening. I guess well, never mind. Anyway, I want to talk a little bit about a story that I missed. It happened early last year. And it involves, I think there was 3 authors that got caught in pretty quick succession for using AI or generative AI to actually write their novels for them. Lena MacDonald, who is one of the ones that I'm mainly going to focus on simply because of what she done. KC Crown and Rania Faris or Ferris, something along those lines, I don't know. Anyway, Lena MacDonald, she actually left a prompt in the story itself, in the book, that said, in fact no, it wasn't a prompt, it was the AI reply. Because at the end, like anytime you ask AI to do something, it'll tell you, hey look, I've done it. So she actually left it in, and it says, I've written this to align more with Jay Bree's style, or something along those lines. Now the thing is, that's no just using AI to write a story, that's using it as a digital fucking skinwalker. You know, you're asking it to copy somebody else's style. A successful peer as well. And yeah, while you can't copyright a style technically, ethically that's just so wrong. I think there was another one as well who is just absolutely shameless. Coral Hart. Was that her name? I think it was. Anyway, she actually used AI to generate, I think, over 100 books. She was selling them on Amazon, and then she made 6 figures from that. That's just crazy. Look, the reason why I have such an issue with it, right, because I quite like AI, to be honest with you. I think it's a great thing. But using it to actually write books, there are authors out there that, like, I'm a writer, I know what it's like. You get frustrated, you get annoyed, you're tearing your hair out. And then there's people out here that are just using AI as if it's some kind of content production line. And we're seeing the same thing on social media and even here on YouTube as well. You know, people are actually putting in the effort, trying to create content, while others are just feeding prompts into a machine. It's a bit of a slap in the face, I think. And I think on the back of this as well, like platforms such as, or is it a platform or is it a publisher? We'll call it a publisher. Publishers will really have to do more to try and detect AI. And it's not even like it's that hard, because AI has an accent, which I know isn't the correct way to put it, but it speaks a certain way. You know, you can tell. But there are other red flags as well. In fact, what I'll do after I've put this up is I will actually just open a blank document, and I will list a whole things that readers can look out for, and to help them spot AI writing, because there are very, very clear clues. So I'll break all that down as well. I might schedule it for Sunday. But what I want to know is, what can we do about this? Right? The proliferation of unscrupulous authors. What can we do? And again, I'm using the term authors very loosely. They're not writing stories, they're writing prompts. I mean, what do we do? How do we stop it? Because it's going to oversaturate. It could mean the death, realistically, of the indie scene. Like, indie authors will end up going the way of the dinosaur if you've got people out here just pumping out book after book after book through AI. It's a real concern. if if you're part of the indie scene. So I mean, what do we do? What can we do? Does Amazon have a way to detect it? I mean, I don't know. It's just a content production line. And in their cases, they weren't even reading what they were putting out. Otherwise, they would have fucking caught the prompts and responses from the AI in the book. I mean, when you can't even be bothered to read it in order to edit it, why should a reader give it their time? It really blows my mind. I don't like the way it's going. I think it's very concerning. But I'm really interested to know specifically what you guys think. Like I said before, what can actually be done? How do you think it's going to affect the indie writing scene? Am I being hyperbolic? When I'm saying it could spell the death of the industry, because I do believe it could. But maybe I'm just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking too much at the doom and gloom side of things. I really don't know. Yeah, just let me know what you think. What can be done? Do you use AI at any point? For example, editing, drafting, even as a sounding board for different ideas. Just let me know. If you use it, how do you use it? And what do you think, especially about these 3 authors that got caught out? And the other one that's trying to sell a course on how to fucking do it and make 6 figures like she did by just pumping out slop. Yeah, let me know what you think. Stay safe, guys. I'll speak to you again soon.